The job of protecting Americans here at the Olympics, no small task, and it starts 100 miles away at the U.S. Embassy in Seoul. We visited the nerve center of the Olympic security effort to see the collaboration that goes into keeping Americans safe right here. At the U.S. Embassy in Seoul, a 24-hour security operation led by the State Department's Diplomatic Security Service. From its Joint Operations Center, representatives from the FBI, Homeland Security, and Defense Department monitor threats and run security drills for a variety of emergency scenarios. This team manages security for the United States personnel at the Olympics, including athletes, media, and sponsors.
They provide us access to law enforcement authorities in the host nation, and this starts probably like 2 years in advance.
Through its Overseas Security Advisory Council, the State Department and over 4,000 private U.S. companies exchange information on potential threats.
There have been, cyber concerns. There's been known cyber incidents perpetrated by the North Korea. And so in our conversations with companies, they have always told us that they've, increased their cyber defenses.
For Olympic sponsor Visa, which hosts over 7,000 guests during the Olympics, the private-public crowdsourcing is key.
They'll also put together all the sponsors responsible for security, so we kind of create this ad hoc group where we exchange best practices, we benchmark about what everyone's doing.
40 field agents throughout the Olympic venues are equipped to handle anything from political protests to terror attacks, though the expectation is that the biggest danger will be more environmental.
For Korea, we don't have to deal with the crime threat that you would at a previous Olympics. It's a Winter Olympics, so you're dealing with the temperatures.
The State Department expects between 15 and 20,000 Americans to visit South Korea during these Olympic Games, and security forces already on the ground in Tokyo getting ready for the next Olympics, guys, in 2020. I will tell you, unlike Rio, it doesn't feel, there's a lot of security everywhere, but it doesn't feel the same in terms of people walking around with machine guns at the same level. It's not as visible, but definitely here.
Is that just because it's winter, or is there something else that's different in South Korea versus in Brazil?
I think the distinction is. South. I think first of all, I think the criminal nature of what happens in South Korea. There's very low crime in this country, and so I think you sort of start there. Not to get back in the gun debate, there are very few guns in this country. Nonetheless, when you walk through, any of the entrances, you're getting wanded. You're going through the metal detectors. There are security, even at this hour, all over. So you do see them, but it's not the military presence in the same way at so many other Olympics.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.